Boys and girls, everybody in between, welcome to the Waviest podcast on Tuesday evenings. I caught sight of his feet.
Yeah, I don't like feet either. I'm not gonna lie. You
Man, them have some busted feet.
no, don't look at me. Obviously, you guys didn't hear any of that.
I am your boy, King Prime.
And I am your boy, Sire the God. The real aliens, bro. These guys missed the glove.
Guys, sorry about the technicals. I'm not sure why this seems to happen every single time. But this is why we need a producer, because I hate dealing with this crap. But hey, we're good?
We're good.
We're good.
We're good. We are good.
We are good. We are good.
I hope you like the little intro, guys.
Yes.
I hope you like the little intro. Make sure, guys, is this now a new link?
Yes, a new link. So, guys,
hold on.
you're into the vibes. Share the love and share the live. Make sure that you do what you need to do. As soon as you come into the space, into the spot, please do your due diligence and hit the thumbs up button so that people can know where your boys is at.
Yep.
All right. Hold on. Just make sure I'm doing my due diligence. And making sure that I've got the link up on my person there. All right. People are coming in. And you already know the guy, you already know the vibes. Please make yourself known as soon as you get into the stream. And, just, interact. Just do what we usually do on a Tuesday night. Housekeeping as per usual. Oh, sorry. No. We've got to do the due diligence. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your boy, King Prime.
I am your boy, Sire the God.
You know who we be.
It's the TDIP.
Obviously.
And you know we're live, and this is what happens when we're live.
Yes.
And this what, you know what, this is, I do love doing a live podcast, because, you get these little technicals.
But it's you know what? I know you may like it, but it jars me to my core.
Is it?
It jars me, bro. It jars me to my core that things don't go right, but it is what it is.
Man, we build a plane while we're flying it. You get me? That's
Facts
like,
on facts.
That's how it goes.
Facts on facts. All right. So, guys, housekeeping as per usual. In between my legs is where you want to visit. Why? www.patreon.com/TDIP. That's where you get to see extra episodes. We're going to be building on that. Obviously, you get the TDIP after party is where we throw down every single Tuesday and we just chat breeze and chat nonsense on the Patreon. So obviously, we do interactive there as well. So please make sure you sign up and you can watch the lives back. We go live on Tuesday right after the podcast on TikTok, and then we bus it straight to Patreon. Please make sure you're following us on the socials at the Dreadin podcast everywhere where you find socials. So on Facebook, on Instagram, and on TikTok, and everywhere where you listen to podcasts, aka Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Please make sure that you do your due diligence. Visit us there and leave us a 5-star review, because we're trying to be somewhere. We're trying to go somewhere. We're trying to get to a certain place where things are just going to be looking better and brighter for your boys. But on top of it, we just get to churn out more content for the TDIP family. All right. So that is the housekeeping done. All right. So we're going to get straight into the nitty gritty sucking tea. All right. Now, obviously, as per the title, it sounds mad, but there is...
do you know what? I saw the title about 5 minutes ago, and I was like, what is Mr. Prime about to bestow upon us?
Okay, right.
What is he about to say? I have no idea what he's about to come out with now, but based on that title, that's some fuckery I go on.
Well, we are about to be on some Thomas H. foolery. All right. So let me just go and find the post. There it is. Okay. Right. So the post is... Let me get comfortable. Am I the arsehole for telling my niece to stay in the closet until she gets her inheritance? Would you like to unpack it?
Brother,
Let's unpack it, shall we?
Basically, that's the question.
Yes. Am I the asshole for requesting this of my niece? Me, 42M, niece, 17F, so 42 male, 17 female, recently confided in me that she's a lesbian. I supported her, let her know I'd be there, usual ally stuff. However, she told me she was going to come out to the whole world this week. I let her know she should absolutely wait for her grandparents, my parents, to die. My father is incredibly wealthy and has tens of millions of dollars in assets that he'll be passing down once he's gone. My father is a raging homophobe who has flat out stated any gay individual in our family will be written out of the will. And to make sure the rest of us don't split more money with said gay relative, they will instead have that portion of their inheritance put aside for the family member, donated to charitable causes. That money will be erased from the inheritance. Let me finish. Let me land. Since both my father and mother are incredibly poor health, stage 4 cancer and debilitating dementia respectively, I told my niece she should stay in the closet for a while longer. If she comes out as a lesbian and they find out, she will quite literally lose out on $7 million. She was a little sad, but was also appreciative that since that is obviously life-changing amount of money that will allow her to live luxuriously until she dies. My wife, however, said that I'm being an asshole. I am telling this poor girl to hide who she is just to appease old bigots. That is true. I'm asking her to appease old bigots, but I feel that her life quality would be much better with 7 M's at the cost of 1 to 2 years in the closet at the tops. I have also seen my father's will, and I know who is getting what. So my niece is quite literally going to receive 7 M's. As long as my father doesn't rewrite or edit his will. Am I the arsehole for telling my niece to stay in the closet so she can be a millionaire?
Oh, okay. All right. Well, look. You're asking my opinion now, yeah?
Do you think this person, the uncle, is the arsehole?
I'm not going to lie, yeah. Nah. I think, I'm like, listen, I think he's looking out.
Facts.
Because he don't sound like he cares in terms of about her, whether she's coming out or not.
Facts.
However, he knows that they care.
Facts.
So rather than muddying up the waters and messing about with, he's just giving her a heads up.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. That is, I think. The wife's being a bit of a hater.
Bruv, she's an op.
Why, yo? The wife's being a bit of a hater, bruv. Because, I mean, the wife ain't receiving nothing properly, technically, because it's all...
Yeah, it's all the family, yeah.
So she's like, whoa, she's going to receive 7 M's, yeah? Wait, she's trying to M-block. She's trying to M-block the niece. That's what I'm hearing.
Fam?
Yeah, just say what, just be free. Say what you want. Nah. 7 M's. Listen, I would tell that niece, listen, if you wanna fondle the nun, yeah, all right, do your thing. But wait. And you can fondle nun with 7 M's in your bank.
Facts. Listen, niece, uncle loves you. Just hold branch for 2 years.
Just
hold branch. Just casually suck dick for 2 years. Then you have 7 M's. All you have to do is just suck dick for 2 years.
Or at least make out like you're doing it.
Oh, you make out like you're doing it.
Like, you know what I mean? Just...
And then till they die. When they die, you know 7 M's is going into your account, and you can just frolic with non-breath as much as you want, but you're going to be living lavish.
Frolic with non-breath. That's crazy.
The wife is an op.
Yeah.
The wife is an op. She's the enemy of progress. She's blocking blessings.
When I hear the wife said you're being an arsehole or something, like, I'm like, nah, what do you mean? What's it got to do with you anyway?
Whose team are you on?
Like,
whose team are you on?
I'm trying to secure everyone's bag.
Thank you.
she gets written out the will, and now she comes asking us You know what I mean?
Oh, on top of it, hold on. Wait 1 second. Remember, this is what happens, right? Just to clarify, if they find out she's gay, they take away her inheritance, right? All right, and they will take away more inheritance of everybody in the family, just so the little gay one can't get no money.
Oh yeah, nah. So what you're just trying to fumble
everyone's bag. Because
Nah.
if she'd be like, nah, let her tell her. Nah, bruv. Because listen, if
Next thing you know, that's a up, you know. That's a up. You best watch her, you know, because she'll send a little sneaky text message. Hey, do you know Sharon? Yeah, she's a bit. Yeah, we ask her about it, innit? Like,
and then all of a sudden at the will reading, you're expecting 4 M's, you get 2.2 M's. Hold on.
You get £7.50.
Yeah, where's the rest of the M's? And then it finds out that your wife decided to tell the whole world that the niece was gay, so therefore everybody's bag gets fundled, bruv. Yeah. She'd have to get jumped.
Nah, the wife's up. Just watch her, please.
Watch the wife. You are absolutely 100% not an arsehole. Your wife is an arsehole. Factually, respectfully.
That's my take on that. You get me?
Yeah, the wife is 100% an arsehole. All right? So, yeah. So we've established that she's an op. Okay? 1 second. Just need to share out the live, because, you know, we got to do our due diligence. Oopsie daisy. And I asked a very interesting question, right, on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's called Sire's the type of guy that.
Sire's the type of guy that. See, I like these little polls. You get me?
Yeah.
Because it kind of shows. It might just show who's paying attention to the type of guy Sire is.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
So I don't know if anyone in the chat really knows the type of guy Sire is, or whether they but feel free to put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
All right. So don't worry, bruv. I did myself as well. So Prime is the type of guy that.
Did we get a lot of responses?
We did.
We
did. Okay. Right. So Sire is the type of guy that.
Sire is the type of guy that,
that secretly likes to be the little spoon.
Nah, fuck that. nah, buddy. Nah, fuck all that. No, my ticket.
It gets progressively better, but then it gets progressively worse.
Is it?
Yeah.
So listen. I don't mind being a little spoon, but I'm never a little spoon. I'm still a big spoon. You get me? I'm a freaking ladle out here, bruv. I'm a freaking ladle, bruv.
Gang.
Yeah? Don't ever get it twisted. I don't mind getting spooned, but you're not gonna paint me like I'm some kind of spoony. You know what I mean? Man, I ain't a spoony.
Okay. Sire's the type of guy I'd F the shit out of.
Not if,
That was a genuine response as well.
yeah, listen,
That's
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I hope that was a girl, yeah?
Of course.
All right, cool. Just checking.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, you know, you have to take body, so you can't F nothing. You get me? You can't F nothing. You tech body. You get me?
Sire's the type of guy that asks for a hug.
From who?
I'm just saying.
Ask for a hug from who?
You know, you're just one of those, where's my hug dons?
I'll tell you why I'm not one of those guys.
Go ahead, bust it.
I listen. It's because I don't have brethrens. I don't have girlfriends. I don't have girls that are friends. Those are the ones you're like, oh, where's my hug? Like, no, I don't. That's why I do not ask for hugs. If you give me a hug, fantastic. If you don't give me a hug, it is what it is.
Facts.
Your loss. But
Facts.
I don't go around asking for it. So thank you guys for that.
All right. So I was the type of guy that wears sunglasses inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Facts.
That is true.
Facts. Facts. But I only wear sunglasses inside when I'm on camera.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Every time you're on camera.
When I'm on camera, whether
Yeah.
if I'm shooting a video or if I'm shooting a podcast.
Yeah.
That is really because I don't generally wear. I'm not in the club with my shades on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Facts. So I'm the type of guy that asks if the food is vegan, gluten-free, PETA approved, non-GMO, organic, locally sourced, and low calorie.
Some of those things. Not all of those things, but some of those things. I is the guy PETA approved. I don't care about that. What were some of the other ones?
Vegan, gluten-free, PETA approved, non-GMO,
If
organic.
it's vegan, I don't care about gluten-free. No, I don't care about PETA. Organic. Yeah, I don't. I've never asked that before in my life. Whether is this organic if I'm outside? You know?
Locally sourced and low calorie.
I don't care about the calories, and I don't really care about whether it's locally sourced or not.
Right.
Sorry, but if I asked if it's sometimes off if it's vegan. That's it. Because the main reason for that is because my body don't agree with dairy, and when I get dairy in the system, my body reacts and I start coughing and spluttering everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Si's the type of guy that likes his gooch tickled.
why they do that? No. Why? Wait, I've had this before. Someone said that before.
Bruv, you know who said it.
Oh, nah. Someone said that before. Like,
Fam, you know who said it. The most troublesome one out of the sister wives.
I think.
You know who it is, man.
It's Shantae, innit?
Of course it is, man.
Shantae, yeah.
Of course it is.
All right. I'm coming for you. All right.
Si's the type of guy that sides with Dr. Draken.
That who?
Okay, you need to watch Kim Possible to get a reference.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Impossible.
Right.
I see another one in the chat. Si's the guy who hides the planting when he's angry.
That's not even funny. That's not even funny.
Hides the planting when he's angry.
That is not even funny, bro. That is awful, if anything.
That's torture. I might use that in the future sometime. Just buy planting and just to hide it.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for that one.
All right.
Appreciate that one.
Okay. So, Prime is the type of guy that will accidentally trip, slip, and land in the naan.
Just stumble upon.
Just stumble upon naan.
Stumbling at the naan.
Yeah. Prime's the type of guy that will tell you as it is, even if you don't want to hear it. That is a gift and a curse for me, actually, because I mean, as much as I am the jokey person, sometimes people don't really like to hear horrible truths, and
Tell me about it.
and I'm one of those guys that will tell you a horrible truth. So I actually agree with that one. Thank you very much for that, actually.
I'm all about telling truths, man.
Yeah. We don't lie.
We don't lie.
We don't lie. Prime is the type of guy that eats chicken wings through holes.
What?
Right. So let me unpack. Let me unpack it. Right. So basically, I was at my brother's house. I was at one of my best friend's house, and basically, she has like a in the, sometimes in some kitchens you have like a hole in the wall that kind of separates the kitchen and the living room.
Yeah. My grandma's got one of them.
Yeah,
that's an old school thing.
Yes,
though.
it is an old school thing because my nan had it as well.
My grandma's got one of them.
One of them little partition things.
Yeah, where they used to when she just cooked a nice meal and she just pass it through the hole. Hey,
Yes.
yo,
Yeah.
darling, yeah,
Yep.
catch the plate.
So
Catch the plate. Take it to the. Listen,
my brethren had one, but it was a massive circular hole, and I was talking to my friend, and I was just eating chicken wing through the hole, and for some reason they found it funny. This was over 8-9 years ago. I just started growing my dreads, and it was like 8 years ago, and to this day they find it funny.
fair enough.
Prime is the type of guy I'd F the shit out of as well. That's nice, thank you. Prime is just that guy.
Who said that?
What did I say, man? I'm just that guy. Man.
They said you're him.
I am him. Feel me? Prime is the type of guy that eats ass.
You just look like that guy, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. You get me? You just look like that guy, obviously, you know? So, you gonna confirm or deny these allegations?
We're gonna move on.
What? He's not saying yes. He's not saying no.
We're gonna move on.
He's not saying yes. He's not saying no. Yeah. Yo, who did that? Did someone do you dirty just there?
Take a guess, man.
Did someone did you dirty just there? No pun intended.
Take a guess. Anyway, she goes on to say, Prime is the type of guy that lies about his height. Hashtag short king.
Short kings. Listen, about Lance, like obviously he tries to make people think that he's 6'2", but he's 5'6", and we know it. We know. I've seen him in real life. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
okay, let's move on.
It just is what it is, isn't it? I just, guys, I don't make the rules here. I just report the news. You get me? Be up all the short kings, short king prime. That is. Yeah.
Right. Some people ain't gonna be invited to the live show, man. I'm saying, you can go fuck yourself. Some people ain't getting invited to the live show. Any hoozle. Prime's the type of guy that says, "Where's my hug?" I am. Do you know what? I love a hug. I love an embrace. I will demand an embrace.
Demand the embrace.
Yeah.
You're gonna demand.
Yeah, because what
require. You're gonna require.
It's a prerequisite.
The hug.
It's a prerequisite for being in my presence. Hug me, hold me, embrace me.
So, ladies, if you're anywhere near Prime, just make sure that you're ready to receive that hug. You get me?
Prime is the type of guy that will grips up your neck in public and say, "Watch when we get home." Facts on facts. I will do it with aplomb, with conviction. No equivocations, no hesitations, no complications. Just straight asphyxiations. Shut up, blood!
Bars!
You stupid blood!
Man's a poet, ain't even know it.
Don't know.
That's a poet, ain't even knew
Get
it.
me. Prime is the type of guy that everyone fancies.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
For the ladies, them.
You don't know. You don't know. Any hoozle, that was Prime and Sire. But before we move on, we just go into the chat and see what's good. So we say wagwan to Shantae, wagwan to Lucinda, wagwan to Nix. We see Ibby in the chat. What's good? Boogie, we see you. What's good? Cherie,
Yeah,
obviously
big up
the OG.
Boogie.
Who else we got? We got Charlotte B. It's one of my favorite people in the world right now. Big up yourself. Old Chats with Nats was saying baby was good. What is going on? Big up everybody that is here and big up everybody that's in silence in the chat. Please make sure when you're here, hit the thumbs up button and show your boys.
Hit that thumbs up button. That's important, guys. Yeah. Share the video as well.
Yeah,
so make sure you share in the live. Make sure people know that we are here. Send it to at least 5 other people, 10 other people while we're live, so we can get involved in the conversation. You feel me?
Facts on facts. My ego is actually not going to hit the door because I like to think I'm a very humble individual and I don't let these kind of things get to me. But you know what? It's nice to feel nice and it's nice to feel loved. So I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to take it. I'm just going to let it fill me I'm just gonna let it fill my cup. I'm gonna let this love fill my cup. So, yeah. So I'm gonna. It's not about ego. It's about growth.
I hear you, dog.
Yeah.
But I had a question for you though.
Run it.
So, couple things this week or this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little bit concerning. And I wanted to talk about it. I think we need to talk about it, man.
Alright.
I think we need to talk about it.
Go on. Bust it.
Ladies, what's going on with these BBLs? Like, what is really happening at the moment with these BBLs? And I wanted to just see if we can go and just try and unpack something, because I recently saw a story, where I don't know if you know Wildin' Out comedian DC Young Fly,
Yep.
his wife,
Yep. Jackie
and mother of 3 children,
Yep. Jackie O.
basically has gone into a cosmetic surgery procedure. And she has not come out of that procedure, essentially.
Yep.
She apparently died just after or something like that in a hotel from complications due to the actual surgery itself. Yeah. Apparently she was getting a mummy makeover.
So that's tummy tuck and breast lift or something like that. Which is, I think it's tummy tuck and breast lift. Yeah.
My real question to you is who is like, because I've heard a lot of people turn around and say, right, it's you men that try and make us that want us to have these procedures, that make us want to have these procedures. You guys almost like put the pressure on us in society to have these. But is that true? Like, is it really us?
I don't want to believe that's true, but I genuinely think that there are men out there that are so hell-bent on finding what they perceive as the perfect woman that women are trying to fit that mold. And this is why I'm an advocate for women just embracing their natural selves. Like, when I see women, they're actually saying, oh, I'm going to the gym because I want to lose this, I want to lose that. I'll be like, you know what? Like, I understand it. I commend the effort and I commend the mindset that you have, but really and truly, I think you'll find the way you are. But then again, I'm just one person in it. They don't really care what I think. But when in that respect where men are the instigators of this, I guess they can say they are, what's the word I'm looking for? I wouldn't say they're solely responsible. Possibly, maybe indirectly to a certain degree. I don't
think when it comes to these like stuff like BBLs and like tummy, like breast implants and tummy tucks and all those kind of things, liposuction and them things there. These are things to me, the type of guy I am, this is it might be just be my perspective, or it might be, I know others share it, but I think these things can be achieved, by just changing your diet and changing how much you move your body, exercise, and to me, for us to just say that is a quick, like what she went in for, which was like whatever. So we don't know exactly what surgery she went in for. I didn't actually say it was, but one of the most popular ones at the moment is the BBL. That is, and the main reason for that is because essentially it takes fat out of the places you don't want it, and it puts it in the places you do want it. So it's essentially it's fat transfers. That's essentially what it is. This is all the range, but at the same time, the facts are that the BBL is one of the most dangerous
100%.
cosmetic procedures, and that is the facts. In terms of, there's been more people that have died from BBLs,
Yes.
yeah, than most other surgeries,
Yes.
which is actually crazy to me.
That's a very wild stat. That's a very wild stat. But
It's actually crazy. I don't think that it's men that are putting pressure on women to do that.
No.
Because most men, if I went to my brethren and I said, do you want your girl to go under the knife, yeah, to get the perfect body? Most people, 9 people out of 10 that I speak to would say, nah, we'll forget, we don't need all that. What do we need all that for?
no, you're absolutely correct. But let me flip the script, right? Now, there are some instances where cosmetic surgery is a necessity, right? So,
And what is that?
you and I had a conversation months back. I think this was like in our earlier episodes,
Yeah.
right? When women give birth, that skin across the midriff does not always elasticate back into shape. Like, and you can exercise muscle, but you can't exercise skin.
Okay. So?
That's why a tummy tuck. Well, yeah, it's a bit of a vanity thing, but that's why some women get tummy tucks, because they just don't want that excess skin. That's more of a vanity thing more than anything. But I can.
But the thing is, it's cosmetic surgery.
It is cosmetic surgery, yeah.
By definition, it's all vanity.
It is, but you're absolutely correct. But let me flip the script again.
Yeah.
If you are what medical professionals considered morbidly obese,
That's a different thing.
that's a different thing.
That's a different thing.
Yeah.
Because if you need surgery to save your life, whether it's like to get a gastric band or something
That's
like
the thing I'm
that,
talking
or
about, yeah.
whatever, then that's a different thing. That's a medical procedure. That's
Yeah.
something that, all right, you may actually need that in order to continue with what you're doing.
Yeah.
But what they say with the gastric band is that you need to, before you even have it, you have to lose some weight.
You have to lose some weight, yeah.
You feel me? So you can't just jump into something like that. But I'm not even talking about those morbidly obese people. I'm talking about the ones that are just out of shape.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that are getting it. You're just out of shape, and most of the time you can do it, but you're lazy.
Yeah.
And I actually there was one video I saw. Yeah, this was like about a month ago, bro. I'm still getting comments on the comment from someone's IG page, yeah, that I commented on, and I saw, someone had this full procedure where it was like a tummy thing. There's a big scar down here because they did it, and then it was like a breast implant and all that, whatever.
Yeah,
and I was like, this is just laziness, really, because all of this could be done by just moving just actually getting out there and moving your body and eating right, yeah. And comments, like it was almost like I was getting cooked by, I enjoy getting cooked in comments.
I know you do.
Clearly.
I know you do.
But
Masochist.
But what?
You're a masochist, bro.
Oh, really?
You're a glutton for punishment.
I know, bro. I like getting cooked in comments, bro. But it's like, I want to see if I can even find one or two of the comments. Yeah.
All right, you do that.
Okay. All right. Cool. I've got one or two of the comments because, bruv, there's 72 replies. I just keep on getting notifications on this.
Swear.
Yeah, fucking the actual it's just laziness. Got like 270 likes. Yeah.
Okay, what was your initial comment?
This is laziness. That's it.
Okay, and what is that off the back of? What was that?
I'll show you. So it's this. Yeah. Oh, hold on.
All right.
So it's this.
All right. So.
You guys won't be able to see it, but it's...
All right, so just to give context, there's a woman there. She has excess skin. Her breasts are lowered, and it looks like she's just having everything augmented. So, okay, so she's having what looks like a tummy tuck. Raw. She's had a tummy tuck, and she's had her breast augmented. So breast heightened, tummy tucked. All right, now. Okay.
But look where she started.
Yeah. Okay. Now you have to understand.
To me. That where she started, there, you do enough exercise. That's not sticking around. You can get tight again. That is not like morbidly obese where there's where there's super excess skin. I know what you're talking about. I know,
Yeah.
but it's not any. To me, that's pure. That's a bit of laziness.
Okay.
And again, that's all I said in the comments. I said this is laziness, and I'm hearing people saying lazy where you can't work out and get you can't work out and get your breasts lifted, and it looks like she was working out and had a lot of sagging skin. They don't know that she was working out and had sagging skin, but it doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yes, you can't work out and get your breasts lifted, but why don't you try working out first and then see where you get to? And then if all else fails, then do it. But the reason I say it's laziness is because they don't even go through that process. They don't even go through that process to try and see if they can do it naturally.
Okay, all right. Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate, right?
Go for it.
And I'm just going to assume... Well, I could say the fact you don't obviously you don't know this woman's history. You don't know if she's gone gym.
No.
Right? You don't know if she's doing this, that, and the other.
I don't.
But I'm not. I go to the gym, but I wouldn't say I'm a sports scientist. I don't know a lot about the body and skin and stuff like that. But I'm sure there isn't a workout that will de-elasticate your breasts. I'm positive there isn't a workout for that.
It's not. I don't think necessarily there's a workout, but have you attempted a workout and proper diet plan that's going to get you to a size and a shape where you're losing body fat that you are happy with? And then once, if all else fails and you feel like actually I'm still not happy with how this all looks, then you can maybe consider that kind of thing. But they don't. The thing is, most people that get it, I'm talking about men and women, because some men are getting these procedures these days as well. Liposuction and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And these are dangerous these aren't things to joke with. Like, anytime you're going under the knife, whether you've broken your leg and they have to fix something, or whether they're just moving something around because you've got a hernia, anytime you go under the knife, there's a chance you might not wake up.
Of course, no, yeah, that's the
so
risk
why
you
would
take,
you put yourself in that position willingly? Like, there's always a chance you won't wake up. Kanye's mum didn't wake up. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that was just from a liposuction, bro.
Do you know what it is? It's like again, like I agree with you that people they just don't have the dedication to want to do it. But remember, like what you say you've been doing PTing. What exercise could somebody do to de-elasticate the skin on the top of their breasts?
I'm not saying that you can, but you haven't gone through the initial. You haven't even tried to get it to a place where your body in general to a place where you're comfortable with it yet. You haven't even attempted it.
Again, I'm still playing devil's advocate, right? And let's say you do all the work in the world, everything gets toned down, everything gets trimmed. Yeah. But her breasts are still hanging.
Okay.
Like,
well,
what could she do? Because I'm playing devil's advocate, and I've been around.
Do you know what? To be fair, there's not many. I haven't heard of many deaths when it comes to breast implants.
Yeah, I've never.
So
heard of
really, that's not the one I'm talking about. It's those BBLs and the things like the liposuction where you're sticking rods in and you're moving around fat.
All right.
From one place to the other, and that can cause.
Right. So the liposuction, apparently I think that's an in and out procedure. I think that's like a 2-hour procedure, 3-hour procedure. Like, I've watched a lot of like Nip Tuck and them thing there, which is actually quite interesting. You should watch it. But the BBL thing, my personal take on that is just down to a lack of self-love. And like you said, laziness. Because you can go to the gym and you can get yams. You can
100%.
You can go to the gym and get yams.
You have enough discipline. You can literally reshape your whole body. You could be skinny and within about 4 years you could get a freaking donk.
You can get
it's
a
all
donk.
science. Like, that's all it is. You could get yourself to that place that you just it's the quick. I just think
the quick fix thing, it's unneeded. It's unneeded. But like I said, there's different variants to the female body, body. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I know you're talking about the BBLs and stuff. Like, I remember there was one time when this is when we were at VW, right? This is one customer that came in. I'm not gonna bait her up, but we stayed in contact after she bought her car, and she was like telling me, I'm going to where am I going? I'm going to, I think it was like Bolivia or Cambodia. I was like, it was a random trip. Why are you going there for? And she was like, I'm trying to get a BBL. I said, what a backside, no pun intended.
Yeah.
Are you getting a BBL? and she went, this self-love thing is real. I was like,
what does that even mean?
bruv, she was just not happy. She goes, this lack of self-love thing is real.
Yeah, but self-love is not. That's not self-love. Going to like, it's because who are you really trying to impress?
Because I don't know. I cannot for the life of me. Like the reality is that unless you are suffering medically from having no bottom, which I'm pretty sure there is no medical, there is no scientific.
No battiitis.
Yes, no battiitis. If you're suffering from no battiitis and it's affecting you, then if it's a necessity, go and do it. But like you said, you can get a bum in the gym. It's going to take you a couple of years.
And you know what? That's respected more. And I know that again, if women think that it's men that are putting the pressure on, then really I think men will actually respect the fact that you've actually gone and changed your whole shit. That is actually more impressive to us. Oh, facts. You were here, and look at that tells me that you've got a certain level of discipline, and you've got you can stick to something.
Yes.
That to me shows a level of commitment to something. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So that's to me. That's a green flag to me. If you show me that you've got a level of commitment to something, a discipline. Something. Then that tells me that I can fuck with you. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I could probably go the distance. But if you just want to be if you want to just be lusted after by men, which I think that's why most people do. I can't imagine any other reason as to what. If you just want to be lusted after by men, then I think that's why they're doing this.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
You know what I mean? Now this is I'll give you an example, because I saw this even today, and obviously I wanted to talk about this, Paigey Cakey, okay, Paigey Cakey, that's right. Paigey Cakey,
okay,
all right, that's what she looked like. That's not too far off what that woman looked like. Bruv, that is not too far. The thing is hanging over the thing. That is pretty much what that woman looked like.
I personally probably wouldn't agree with that.
The breasts are a little bit more like rounded, but she's young, innit?
Yeah,
and she got no kids, so that's it.
What it is.
But in terms of the mid and everything and extra body fat, that is what it is. She said, this is what she said,
Right.
Okay. My weight loss journey so far, back in February, I weighed 62 kg, and today I weigh 55 kg, I'll be transparent. I paid a deposit to get liposuction and breast reduction done, Yeah. Then the opportunity came to fight. So she had a recent the celebrity boxing matches. So she said the opportunity came my way to fight.
Yeah.
And for that fight, I had to drop 120 pounds. The rest is history. Okay. So I said, I'm so happy I never flew to Turkey and followed through. This all came from hard work, dieting, discipline is key. I'm learning to love my body and all my natural imperfections. Do you know what I mean? I'm not against anyone wanting surgery, but I will say this, there's so many risks attached, it's not worth it. And I 100% agree with that. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? And that was, obviously I had a thought that I was going to talk about this, but then I saw this today.
Yeah.
And I said, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could do that. You could get yourself to a place. Now, she might not be 100% where she wants to be, but she's doing what she can to get to a place where she's happy with.
Yeah.
And because of that journey, I think most of the time that journey is going to allow you to not want to go and to get go under the knife. Why would you want to, bruv? You know what I mean?
Because some want the quick fix.
It's the quick flick, and to me, it's like, and I don't know if anyone can see that. I just want to show them the difference there.
Yeah, I'll be right. Yeah.
I don't know if they can see that.
Yeah, they can see it. Yeah, it's clear enough. Yeah. Yeah.
So, so yeah, I mean, just to sort of wrap this up, yeah. But to me, I just think, ladies, man like Prime, man like Side of God, we and there's many men like us, we don't care about having, like, again, those the ones that really care about that are the ones that that just wanna smash, or they just want a fantasy. They're not looking they're not looking to wife you. They're not looking to,
facts.
You know, they're not looking to wife you. They're just looking for a mannequin to beat. You feel me?
Yeah.
And if you just want man lusting after you, then go and get BBLs. You know what I mean? Because man are just gonna lust. Oh, look at that small waist and big ass, like disproportionate booty. You know what I mean? It's just not realistic. No, and I just don't think it's worth it, because there's so many people. There's so many celebrities. Some of these black celebrities or black sort of YouTubers or whatever, like people like Lani Good that have had, like, but I think they look terrible. I'm not gonna lie, bruv. Like, I think they look terrible, bruv. There's other ones that have been in documentaries claiming that, look, they got this procedure and it freaking was the worst thing they could do. That, like, some people are getting. Like Cardi B, when she had that, when she obviously had a BBL back in the day, bruv, they injected, like, I think she said she don't even know what was injected in her. It wasn't even fat.
That's scary.
Bro,
that's scary.
She doesn't even know. People are going to back alley places to get this, to get a certain body type. For what?
That's fucking scary. That's fucking scary.
And what happens is those little things, they migrate to other parts of your body, bro. It's just injecting shit into your area.
I remember there was one thing. This, I think it was about a couple of years ago, where some woman got a BBL, and it was so bad they ended up amputating her legs and arms.
Oh my god!
I think it was on Instagram. I saw it, and I was like, raw. And a lot of people saw it. It must have been on Shea Barra or UK Gossip TV. But yeah, people were still, like, after I've seen that, and there's people still out there going and flying out to get this nonsense, bro.
Brother, yeah. I mean, look, I just don't think it's necessary. These BBLs, man. Let's just leave it alone, man. Yeah. Leave it alone. To me, it's just leave it alone. It's not worth the stress. It's not worth the stress on your body and putting yourself through unnecessary pain to get it done.
All right, so before you move on,
go on.
Like, we have the chat's been active.
Go for it. Yeah. I can see the chat's been active. So let's just go through, you guys. Let's go through some of these.
So Charlotte B was she's basically said that my weight loss means now I would need a tummy tuck. So Lance is right. Dealing with loose skin isn't about vanity; it's about mental health. Like, honest to God, I'm just gonna transcribe what she said. That she said that she went from a 22 to a 12. So first of all, big up yourself, Shah. Big up yourself from a 22 to a 12, because I've seen her before and after pictures of Shah, and she looks, like I said, she's transformed differently. All right. But she's saying that she's still got the loose skin around her midriff. And I'm just like, if you're doing all that work to get to a certain level, and that is the one thing that is really driving you mad, then you can't really knock people for getting it, because
that's what Jackie O said.
But the thing is, her situation is apparently she died of heart failure. From what I read.
People don't just die of heart failure. Yeah. Obviously, it was to do with the procedure.
Yeah, probably. Or she could have just had a tricked out heart. She could have just had a tricked out heart, bro.
At 32, just after a medical surgery.
But fam, listen. One thing we do on TDIP is that we play devil's advocate for every situation. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Like, she could have just had a mad heart, bro. And yeah, it's a bit coincidental after a massive procedure. But remember, a tummy tuck, all it is just cut, snip, cut, drag, staple.
To be fair, you could do that with local anesthetic. A lot of it, like, you don't have to be.
You don't have to go.
The fact that you can do a C-section and the person doesn't have to be.
Yeah, you could do local.
You could do like tummy tucks and that. You don't even have. You're just numb. But having to go under like anesthetic, anesthetic, that is not a joke thing, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's like it's almost putting you on the brink of death.
Well,
and then it brings you back.
yeah, true. But I've been on that aesthetic. Like when I had an appendectomy when I was 14, bruv. Like seriously, it was just one of those things where I went to sleep and about 5 minutes later I was awake. But then again, like I had a tube in my mouth, tube in my nose, and I couldn't speak because I had cut my appendix out. But it's like, it literally, like when you're in, it's just literally an in and out thing. Giggity. Right. So yeah. So obviously Charlotte's been quite vocal on this because obviously she's going through that stage where she lost weight from 22 to 12.
Yeah.
And what I'll do is like after the show, I'll show you the before and after the show because I'll tell you
I think I've seen it.
Okay.
But
yes, I think it's phenomenal. All right. She goes. Obviously, Lucinda says that's one thing I'm thinking about in the future because once I've lost the weight, I'm trying to lose around half my body weight, so it'll be a lot of loose skin. You can't exercise.
Some procedures are a little bit more safe than others. So I will say that maybe just seek out the ones that are going to be the safest procedures, or work out the ways that because there's always going to be other ways you can do something. So work out, right, what is the best way I can do this that is not going to be so invasive to my body, cutting into flesh. As soon as you start cutting into your flesh, you know, it's there's no going back from that.
Yeah, true. Like I said, if it's handled safely, I guess, but you know.
Yeah, go on. Is it what people other people saying?
No, just dialoguing. About obviously the chest. Like Shantae says, working chest as a male and as a female is different. It's the same with other body parts. I mean, you're a PT, bruv. You've done PT, so
well, no. I mean, the working chest is working muscle. It's not working the fat from the breast.
And that's the point that I was trying to make, bruv. You can't really work out the skin, especially if you've had kids or if you're big and you're trying to lose weight. You can't work out the elasticity. You have to get a procedure done if you want to get it done. That's one thing that. That's one thing you probably might have to say. You know what? You're absolutely right, Lance.
But then you have to ask yourself, why do I want to get this done? And be really truthful, because if it's fuss, people will say it's because it's for myself, I feel better. But why? Why do you feel better? Is it because you now feel younger or now feel that you're more lusted after? Like, what is it that really makes you feel like that you're doing it for yourself? Because I don't think you are. I think you're doing it for the validation of others. Like, and really and truly, that's not a reason to do something like that.
I don't think that's fair to say.
Go for it.
Obviously, I don't think that's fair to say about all women.
I'm not saying, but it's
obviously,
not,
I know
it's not just women that get medical procedures and cosmetic surgery.
Yeah.
So this can relate to men and women as well. So just so you're aware.
Yeah. But with that, I don't think that if you're, like I said, if you're working out and you're trimming down and everything is looking good, you're like, yes, I'm there. Like thighs, arms, belly, midriff, the whole shebang is doing bits. But then that one part, or the two parts rather, is just not shifting. You just want everything. I genuinely think that I don't think that if you're working out to feel better about yourself mentally, because, bruv, listen, I have been in the pit sometimes. And if I go to the gym,
you just feel so much better.
Bro, like you said, bruv, you're ready to fight dragons, bro.
Yes, bruv.
You know what I'm saying? I've been in the shit, and when I go to the gym, I feel different.
You just
when I come
lift
out.
something. You lift something, and you feel like I can take on anything.
There you go. And that's probably what it is with women, is that they're making all this, they're doing all this work, you know, and everything is working, everything is looking good, but it's just those one things that's just like, you know what? The exercise ain't really going to do it. I just want to feel better about myself. I want to be in proportion. I want to look good. I want my mental to be on point. And in some cases, yes, everybody in this world, and you can't tell me anything, everybody in this world has an iota of vanity in them. Bruv, when I get the dreads done and when I get my shape up, I'm a lengting, rude boy. I am an ultimate lengting, bro. And you know what? When I do that, and then I go to the gym later on in the day, and obviously the endorphins are pumping, I'm looking a bit swole when I come out in my thermals, bruv. I'm a painting, rude boy. So yes, there is a certain level of validation people want. It may be small, but you can't tell me that you're not, when you're looking at yourself and you're thinking, raw, I look good, you know. And then when somebody's looking at your yams and hams and you're like, sometimes you're probably a little bit disappointed because they might come with some cross comments, but at the same time you're like, all right, my yams is yamming, I still got it, you know. But I think the main thing is that they're really trying to do it just to make themselves feel better, get their mental right. And once their mental's right, everything else will fall into place. But that's just my take.
I mean, there are procedures which are more safe than others. So that's
100%.
what I would say.
100%.
If we're talking about the BBL, that is again proven one of the most dangerous procedures you could ever do.
100.
Ever do.
100.
So I wouldn't recommend anyone who's thinking about doing that, getting that. Even, to be fair, even liposuction, because of the type of surgery is where people are digging around in like crevices in your body. You don't know what you're digging. Like, yes, they've got an idea about what they're digging, but like you don't really know how bodies are going to react to those things. You know what I mean?
True.
So where you could do that, think about the other ways you could do it more holistically. You feel me? Like in terms of naturally. Before you go into that procedure, there's always a way to tighten skin. There's always some way that you could potentially do it. And if all else fails, if you can honestly say, I've tried all different areas and there's only one way that I have left to try is really just to go under the knife, and I'm potentially willing to bet my life on it. And if you're willing to do that, then go for it. You know what I mean? If you're willing to say that, but most of the time people haven't even been in that.
All right. Okay. First things first. Shout out to my baby sister in the chat.
Nick, is that Nicole Prime? Yeah.
My baby sister.
Okay.
My baby sister.
Big up Mini Prime.
Don't know. All right. Well, she's in her 30s, but smell my baby sister.
All right, man.
Hang tight, you, Demas. Hang tight, you. She asked a very good question. As a man, if age impacted the size and use of your personage, and there was a procedure that could improve it, would you do it?
My what? The what? What was that word?
The branch. Personage. Branch.
Personage, you know.
Personage.
I have never heard of that before in my life.
My sister's.
Yo.
My sister's deep, you know.
What is personage, bro?
My sister is deep.
Yo, this is TDIP. I think I'll branch. You get me? Odd. You get me? I say. Yeah, yo. If you're gonna be linking with TDIP right now, Miss Prime, you have to use the right terminology, right? Personage is mad.
Yeah.
All right.
But if age impacted the size and use of your personage, and there was a procedure that could improve it, would you do it?
No.
So you're telling me
the size.
But okay, no. Hear what I'm saying.
And why is that an equivalent to what we're talking about in regards to women? Because age doesn't change the size and usage of your
branch
breastises.
Age does play a factor.
What, the usage of them?
Yeah. But if they could,
what is the usage for them? It's to feed children.
That
is the only usage for them, bro.
Bruv, nah, man. The hell you think this is, bruv? What? Just to nurse, bruv.
Okay, that is the only actual use for them.
Shut up, blood.
But
goo goo gaga, bruv.
We know.
Goo goo gaga, fam.
We know men love
nyam titty me.
Yeah. We know, man.
Oh, piss me off, blood.
We know, man, obviously. But when I say use, the only actual practical use for them, but they can be used for fun as well.
Facts on facts.
So,
it's a what if, though. It's a hypothetical. So if there was a procedure that could enhance to basically...
No is the answer.
So you're telling me, right, as a man, if age impacted the size and use of your branch, so as you get to like 40, your branch starts to not branch. It's more.
I think that's what happens when you actually get to a certain age. I think that is what happens.
But
sometimes, depending on your lifestyle,
of course,
you can the usage of the thing can, and the size of it can get, if you're not doing yourself correctly and doing yourself good service, you can. So you're saying you wouldn't do a procedure? No,
maniac.
I wouldn't do a procedure. Have you seen they've got freaking height surgeries now.
Yes.
So men. So the BBL for men, okay, is
either for the branch or the height. The knee
surgery.
Yeah, the knee thing. Or the shin thing.
Where literally you are breaking the bone and then allowing the bone to heal itself and then doing it a few times.
Yeah.
Till you can literally... There was one story that I saw Aberrant Preach cover like just the other day. And it was the guy... It was 5 inches. The guy he was up 5 inches. But then I'm thinking to myself, brother, you can't run. No, seriously. Like, yeah, you're taller, but ask you to do any impact something, you're gonna. That is a weak joint.
Yeah.
Like you're put, and how is that gonna affect you when you start getting older?
Yeah.
Like,
things gonna be brittle, bro.
Like brittle, like, you know what I mean?
It's gonna be
it's
actual branch, real life branch.
Because
be real life branch, just
brother. Because literally, it's actual freaking bone. Bone is healing, and then being broken again, and then healing, and then healing and healing. After a while, it's like yeah, that's brittle.
Yeah, it's horrible.
That's brittle. Horrible. That's not strong bone. Like, do you know what I mean? You soon, if you watch when you start sprinting, bro, it just like a freaking skeleton. Just nah, bro. Yeah. But again, these are the lengths that people are going through, because you know what? Ladies like tall guys. And apparently ladies like mandem like mandem like small waist, big ass.
Okay. There's a follow-up.
Go for it.
This is what Nicole says. The question wasn't whether to enhance your size. The question was if it's shrunk and sagged with age and gym doesn't restore it to former glory, would you get surgery to restore it?
I don't think that, because branch sags anyway. It's that 9 times out of 10, like most of the day, it sags. Like, do you know what I mean? That it hangs. The thing hangs. It's not the same thing. Fam, okay. I know what she's trying to say.
Nah, brother. I know my sister. My sister is listening to you and rolling her eyes. Answer the damn question.
It's not the same thing, bro. It's not the same thing.
Bro, it's not the same thing. That's why she's asking it. If your personage shrunk and sagged with age and gym doesn't restore it to former glory, would you get surgery to restore it?
Okay, if gym doesn't restore it, I don't know why gym is involved in the branch anyway. But I would more say, right, if I tried to change my diet completely, and then it brought back, you know what I mean, and it didn't bring back nothing, then yeah, all right, cool, maybe. To be fair, I don't even like. Remember when we was talking about getting vasectomy? Yeah, I do not like the idea of any type of knife anywhere near. No, I'm not doing it. I'm have to just take what God dealt me and say, right, man, a mini branch now, man, a twig. I had my branch days, man, a twig now. You get me? That is, I'm have to. You are not bringing any knife towards this area. I'm sorry, you can't. Even the thought of bringing knife blade to this area, no, bro.
Okay, cool. I'll let you know how my one goes. I'll let you know how my one goes.
What do you mean?
I'm going to the GP on Thursday.
No way.
Wait.
To get a what?
Vasectomy.
No way,
Swear
blood.
to God.
No way,
Swear to
brother.
God. Swear to God.
Why?
Fuck these kids, bro.
Bro, pull out, blood. Pull out, bro. Don't do it, fam. It's not reversible.
So? I'm 37 next month, bro.
Man said it's so, you know.
What do you think this is?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Don't do it, bro. That's my advice. Anyway, obviously, man. Yeah, man. I'm coming to you as a man, bruv, yeah?
Shut up. Shut up.
Coming to you as a man, bruv. Don't
Shut
do
up,
it, bro.
Bruv.
Pull out.
Shut up.
Just pull out.
But
you know what? Pulling out is a discipline in itself, bruv. Pull out to blood clot. Anyway, I can... you're not going to...
What?
So she said, Sire won't deep the question, okay? If he did, he would definitely be... what? Sorry, I can't
Hold on.
My glasses are too dark to see
Hold
that
on.
over there.
Okay.
I beg you just read that.
Yeah, okay. So Sai won't deep the question. If he did, he would think differently regarding his statements about women getting surgery.
The statements are purely about, okay, the surgery is, when it's cosmetic, by definition, it's purely cosmetic. It is not needed and it's not a necessity. It is purely your choice and cosmetic. So what I'm saying is that if you can do it another way, explore that first. Do you know what I mean? And if then you're willing to put your life at risk to do it a different way, fine. But there's not many things that you have to do and you have to put your life at risk in order to achieve it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, but there's not many things like that. So,
Bruv, in terms of the BBL, I understand that. I get it. But remember, like I said at the top, breast augmentation, you can't lose that skin.
again, there's different, as I mentioned before, there's certain procedures have different
Different. Yeah, they have different
danger
effect.
levels.
Yeah, that one's dangerous. And a tummy tuck has not really. I've never known a tummy tuck to kill anyone. I've never known liposuction to kill anyone.
Again, I'm not talking about every single procedure. I'm just talking about there's ones that are more dangerous than others that are.
Yeah, if it's BBL that you're referring to, then yeah, I can understand it because like you said, the stats on that in terms of the mortality rate is alarmingly high. Like apparently, yeah, the doctor said it's the most dangerous out of all the cosmetic procedures,
which is crazy.
Yeah,
which is crazy. But
yeah,
I love, self-love is actually, actually doing yourself the service of treating yourself right first. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and not leaving it to someone else to try and put you right. Nah, you gotta put yourself right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So what you're doing with cosmetic surgery is you're getting someone else to try and put you right, when really you can put yourself right.
Yeah,
so that's my things. That is self-love.
Yeah,
to me, you know what I mean.
Cool.
And again, that goes for men and women. I'm not even just talking about women because cosmetic surgery is not just a woman thing. You feel me?
Yeah. All right. What you got next? Because we have 10 minutes.
Okay, so just to just to switch up the vibe, I had a quite interesting who's in the wrong conundrum.
Okay.
For you as
well. Okay.
All right. So, let me just get it. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. All right. There. Okay. This was funny. Yeah. This was a bunch of. I saw this on the internet just recently, and this is a bunch of text messages from someone who basically a girl was meant to be going out on a date. Okay.
All right.
And apparently maybe didn't show up for the date or whatever.
Right.
So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to read it. Okay. So the girl's tweet, was slept through my Michelin res, last night. Have no regrets because I avoided a man who behaves like this. Yeah. I had to look up what Michelin res is, and I think it's like it's a restaurant reservation.
Okay, yeah.
Type. So basically, you reserve restaurants and so on.
Yeah.
So the Michelin res, so she slept through it. Basically, what she said there was she slept through a man's date, bro. Like a man, which is wild. Like even just saying that you didn't sleep through your Michelin red. You slept through the arrangement that you had to go on a date with somebody. So that's a different thing.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So who's in the wrong?
Right.
All right. The guy says it was £70 to cancel the reservation last night.
Right.
It's not a big deal. Just thought you should know. That's all. She says it is a big deal to you. That's why you mentioned it at all.
Yep.
He says, no, it's just fact. It's the way the cookie crumbles. It wouldn't have been right not to tell you. And then she says, you know what? I can already tell we're not going to click. I don't sweat the small shit. And he says, I mean, if you say so, okay then, go ahead and Zelle, Venmo me or Apple Pay me the 70 and we don't have to sweat. I would have offered to at least pay my portion because I'm responsible adult. It's okay. You do you. Bye. And then she said, if I was in your shoes, I wouldn't have brought up the £70. But we wear different shoes.
Okay.
And then he said, "How is that fair?" And then she said, "Do you really think life is fair? Because I have news." And then he said, "I didn't put a gun to your head or force you." And then she said, "It's not fair. You sound 5. Like, you sound like you're crying. It's not fair. Pay me £70." Yeah,
She's mocking him.
Yeah, kind of mocking it this
Yeah.
time. And then you did say you're crazy. I guess this is what you meant. I'm glad I dodged the bullet. Yeah, that's what the guy says. Yeah,
Right.
And then she come back again with, I'm gonna be honest with you. You sound bitch made with small dick energy, and that's not my vibe. He's like, I'll pretend I paid for dinner and it was a lame day, all Gucci. Cool. She's like, you sweat the small shit, cry about life being unfair. That's not my speed. I'm sure you'll find someone suitable in Miami, just not me. Yeah.
Okay.
And he says, thanks for the feedback. Have a nice day. I have to read the last bit as well. Okay.
Right.
So she's like, I'm sure you have a long line of girls dying to eat at the restaurant I suggested. By all means, enjoy yourself. Yeah. And then he just sent a Vivo video to Jay-Z's Onto the Next One featuring featuring Swiss Beats. And then she says, did you really send me Jay-Z and Swiss Beats video in 2023? Deep in your hurt bag. Yeah. And this is the final bit. Okay. He says, thanks for your feedback. Have a nice day. I'm truly glad we got this out the way. I actually moved the reservation tonight. I just wanted to test to see if you would react to adversity. Free lesson for me. Loss is all yours. Your loss. Next one's gain. And then he said, hashtag on to the next one. Right. Who is were you following?
Yeah.
Who's in the wrong in that situation?
He is.
Go for it.
Right. So my personal take on that is that he should have never brought up the £70. Just nah. Unless he was like, what I would have done, unless he's gonna bring up the £70, bring up the £70 with chest. This guy had started to do waltzes and salsas and breakdancing around the topic. Babe, this thing cost me £70 to cancel. Run me 35 bones and then we keep it P. That would have been my take on it. You slept through the reservation, run me half the money, we're blessed. If she wants to, he was just like, just thought you should know it costs £70.
I think, yeah, he's in the wrong for a different reason. I think he's in the wrong, yeah, because he could have just said, all right, look, it's a £70 reservation. I've moved it to this day. Let's go out this day. Done.
But
and then they would have moved on from there. But he tried to get his £70 back, which makes me think that he's lying. He didn't actually move the reservation. He's actually hurt about the £70. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
okay, I'm with you.
I know he's saying that. Oh, he actually moved the reservation, but to go through all of that just for the test. That's why I think he's in the wrong.
That, bruv, this whole testing generation, bruv. I don't agree with it. Like, I'm just all about just having normal conversation. Just have a normal conversation with people. But people just don't want to do that. Just want to do all the farting around. Like, that whole, he said, I was testing you to see if you can, see how you handle adversity is what he said.
To how you'd react to adversity, yeah.
Yeah, man. He's a pussy. He's an actual pussy.
So where I think he is a pussy, okay, for not just saying, okay, cool. All right, I understand you slept through. You must have been busy. Cool. Let's just choose a different day and we can move the reservation.
Yeah.
Instead of actually doing that, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on this thing. But at the same time, she did, he went on Like, she also is not. I don't think is she didn't really care, bro. She
Nah,
slept through a
yeah,
date.
Yeah, she slept through a day. Yeah, she wasn't bothered.
She didn't care. She clearly don't care about it. She was just happy to go out to get food.
Facts.
And the reason I know that is because she was very, very quick to say, you know what? I don't think we're gonna.
Yeah.
It's very quick.
Yeah.
To say that. Do you know what I mean? Like so they're in a way. I think they're both to blame.
Mm-hmm.
It was obviously, you know, they're definitely not for each other.
No, they're not for each other. No. Both of them.
They are definitely not for each other.
Both of them are shit. Both of them are shit people.
But yeah, I think both of them are a little bit to blame. But he, as a man, I'm coming to him as a man.
Yeah, man, just move better, man. Move better.
Yeah, you need to move.
You need to move better.
Just be more upfront.
100.
More upfront in that situation.
Yeah.
Have you ever tested? Have you ever run some like tests?
Never.
On a girl in that way.
Never. Bro, I'm tired most times, and sometimes like this is the situation I'm in. Like brother, I'm happy to just ask the question, like ask the killer question. I don't do the testing thing, and that's why I'm always about the dialogue. I'm always about having an open and honest conversation. Let's get to a certain place where, we can have an open and honest conversation about certain things. And if we have an open conversation and it doesn't go the way we expect it to go, then we just keep it pushing. But I've never run a test like that on a person. To be fair, I'm lying. There were certain tests I've run.
Go on.
Like I'll post a random photo on my Instagram story or my WhatsApp story at like 1:30 in the morning, just to see what girl's up, and I'll holler at them, see what's good. That's it's an age-old trick.
My test. This is my test. My test would be that I'll just like anyone's photo I want on Instagram.
Oh yeah, classic stuff.
Just to see what they're.
Classic stuff. Classic stuff.
Just to see what they're saying.
Yeah.
Because I should be able to.
Yeah, classic bait and switch. Yeah. Little ting there, man. Yeah.
Yo, okay, guys. Obviously, you tell us what you think in the chat. Who is in the wrong in that situation? But we'll leave you. I think we got you got anything else?
No, we're good, man. We're good. This is actually a very good episode, and you actually kept it on time as well. So I'm actually quite impressed.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the time, right?
You actually paid attention to stuff.
I'm looking at the time, bro.
Wow, Sire's evolving. Yeah, it's beautiful to see the growth.
I'm trying to be punctual. You know what I mean?
And he was actually on time to the studio today, which is actually quite impressive as well.
I'm trying, guys.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to be a changed man.
You're done now, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, thank you for tuning into TDIP Tuesdays. We love to have you here. Guys, remember, please make sure you hit up patreon.com/TDIP for more unseen videos. And make sure on the YouTube, you hit the subscribe button, you hit the like button, turn on the notification bell so you do not miss an episode. And by all means, like we always say, share a video with a friend. Don't keep us all to yourself. I know you want us to blow. We want us to blow. And the only way we can blow is if you tell your friends about your boys.
So make sure you're hitting the like button now. So I can see we got 14 live viewers right now. So everyone should really be hitting that like button. Yeah. So make sure you slap that like button. Are you being serious? No, hold on.
What? Really?
There's no way we got no likes, bruv.
Nope. I don't know what's going on with there.
Guys,
no. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Guys, make sure you're slapping that like button, please. Everyone that's in the thing, because we're about to wrap it up right now. But slap that like button. It's free. And slap the share button as well.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Make sure you do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody in between. You know the vibes. I am your boy, King Prime.
And I am your boy, Sire the God.
You know who we be.
Yo, it's TDIP.
Obviously. Guys, you're in the vibes. We're done here.
Are we TikToking?
We're TikToking.
TikTok after party. Yo, someone say TikTok after party. Come on.
TikTok after party.
What are we saying?
And hold vibes, all right? We'll see you on the other side, all right?
Make sure anyone who is not following Lance Prime on TikTok.
Go there now.
We're about to go live.
Yes, we're going live right now. So as soon as this is done, we're going over
TikTok there. And we're going to bless you for the next couple hours, yeah?
We're done now, all right? We'll see you on the other side, guys.
Much love.
Peace in the Middle East.
Done, no?
Boys and girls, everybody in between, welcome to the Waviest podcast on Tuesday evenings. I caught sight of his feet.
Yeah, I don't like feet either. I'm not gonna lie. You
Man, them have some busted feet.
no, I'm not. Don't look at me. Obviously, you guys didn't hear any of that.
I am your boy King Prime.
And I am your boy, Sire the God.
The real aliens, bro. These guys missed the glove.